Have you been vying for that next job? You're getting really good feedback at work from your leaders and colleagues, and you are ready for that promotion. But when you apply for said promotion, you get denied. Has that ever happened to you? I want to know. Share with me your story in the comments below. Hey there, I'm Lindsay, a consultant who has worked at companies like Disney and Nike, and this is Corporate from My Couch, where I share leadership best practices and insights to help you show up with strength and confidence in the workplace. So you're stuck in this space of being told you're good enough for the next step, but when the opportunity arises, it's not given to you. I've been there. Here you are hustling, taking on more work, getting more good marks, and the reward that feels so rightfully earned keeps getting moved further and further away from you. Before we dive into what you should do here, let's broaden our view. In this situation, there is a lot more things outside of your control than are in your control. It's helpful to acknowledge this fact. For my control freaks out there, this is somewhat of a harsh reality. However, I think if you really lean into this notion, it'll actually free you from the pain and heartache of your current situation, especially if you're feeling like you're doing everything right, yet it's still just not enough. Now, just because more of the situation is out of your control doesn't mean you can't do anything. And if you ever want more specific coaching tailored to your exact situation, feel free to connect with me. First and foremost, if you did not receive any yet, ask gracefully for some feedback after not receiving the promotion or new job. I say gracefully because showing up disgruntled or angry won't help you get to the next level. You have a right to be disappointed, but my recommendation would be to grieve privately. Let your request for feedback and you listening to the feedback be an opportunity where you show up with class and maturity. Consider engaging in the feedback conversation by asking questions like, what are the top 3 areas I could be working on to improve my performance? Or, thank you for sharing that with me. Do you mind giving me an example of where you've seen this behavior so that I can better bring it to my awareness and reflect on it? Now, as far as getting your next role, you still have options. 1, look for opportunities outside of your immediate team in different departments at your company. If you do good work, your partners and other stakeholders will be hungry to add you to their team. I will caveat this as some companies have rules around promoting to other teams. The theory being that it will create an internal talent war for the organization. For example, when I was at this crossroads and a different team wanted to hire me, I was told that I could transfer to the team, but that I would have to wait for a promotion for about a year within that team. So I would have to move laterally and then eventually move upwards. Then we have option 2, which is to look outside your company for a job. While your company may verbally be telling you that you are good at your job and you deserve to be at the next level, not giving you the promotion is also a communication that contradicts those words. By applying to external companies, you can get the practice of tailoring your resume, interviewing, and negotiating, all skills that are highly valuable, but often not practiced, since we don't get tons of opportunities to practice them. What's great about applying externally is that it doesn't mean that you have to leave your company. Let's say you are offered a role after applying to a different company. If you are still on the fence about leaving your current role, this is where you can have another conversation with your current manager. If they truly value you, this is where they will work to negotiate with you. And the benefit of that is now that you have true bargaining power, you get to say, I went out to the marketplace to see how valuable I am, and X company wants me for X dollars. At the end of this conversation, you get to decide what you want. Now you are in the driver's seat. Do you stay with your current company where you know the ins and outs of the day-to-day job, or go have a new adventure by leaving for a different company culture? You get to decide. If you liked this video, consider giving it a like or even subscribing to this channel so that you'll be notified when I share more helpful tips on how to navigate the corporate jungle. And don't forget, if you want tailored coaching to help you navigate your career, click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.